Hello, good afternoon. I apologise for not doing a video for a while. I've been rather tied up with issues around the house and something I'd like to talk about today. And that is the discovery. After how many years have I been here? 9 years. It's amazing, really. Yesterday it hit me because yesterday I decided it was maybe a good idea to remain somewhat aloof to what was going on in the home. So I upped my usual mattresses that I lay upon at night from one room to another. The room that I moved from was the lounge because it's in front of the TV and I can watch the TV before I fall asleep. But it's comfortable and it's convenient for me. And I never really gave it much thought. That is that as a result, the situation has escaped me. But yesterday, being on my own for a while, I decided to put myself back into what we previously called the shop renovation, the old carport, which I've now turned into a shop, a nursery, a room. It's not completely complete, that makes sense, in the sense that I haven't got tiles on the floor. It's still the original concrete level, and also the part of the ceiling allowing for access for a few more electrical appliances has just got one more sheet of drywall to be applied. So apart from that, it's undercoated and it's a functional area. But it's becoming a little bit like a dumping area for things while we get other areas sorted. But what I want to talk about is the fact that by moving my mattresses into that room just for a temporary moment to make the rest of the house seem a little bit more orderly, I discovered silence. More than just cock-a-doodle-doos, I discovered the feeling of solitude, an escape route, a feeling that one has a place to go. Hello, little one. And that was quite a revelation for me. Everybody else has got a room at the moment where you can shut the door and shut the world outside away. And subsequently, for so long, I haven't actually had one of those spaces in my life. But it does point to the fact that we all need our own space. We need a space where we can just relax and forget about everything around us. Maybe watch a bit of TV. Maybe even just read a book. Oh, he said, a book? Yes, I've got some books. But the thing is that it enables you to shut the world out. And I think as a foreigner, we need to have that ability. And watching many other foreigners, they talk about their office, their little room where their little man cave, so to speak. And I've never really thought about it before. I used to think, oh, How novel. They talk about their office. But maybe it's also their man cave, somewhere to get away and have some peace of mind for oneself. Oh, that's interesting. Ahead, this is a open fire district. Prohibited, but quite clearly they are setting fires all over that paddock over there. So rules for some and rules for others. Drying out all of the corn that's been harvested in the last few days. When I last came down here, all those fields over there were completely covered in rice. Now the rice is being collected in sacks left along the side of the road. Now you imagine that overseas, all those hundreds of kilos of rice just open for someone to come along at night and steal. How do you know who grew the rice or not? That's one of those dogs that Simon talks about in Brit and Binet, very much related to apparently an early Egyptian dog. So quite a long line of breed. We used to call them Itsabitsas, but they're obviously not. So it is a revelation for me, and that is that clearly I didn't really understand the benefits of having that space to oneself. And it's a glorious feeling to shut the door and leave the world outside. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye now.